Hello and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be checking out the new update inside of Theme Park Tycoon 2. If we head over to the changelog right here, you can see that this is a pretty freaking massive update. I'm calling this the building and quality of life update, you know? As that's what it adds. We're going to be starting from the top all the way to the bottom. So without any further ado, let's just hop straight into it. Starting with the first thing added, which is a new intense ride called G-Force. At first, I thought this was an updated ride of the Gravitron. This ride right here, but it's not. It's actually this right here. 35k, you can get yourself this absolutely insane ride right here. Now, I believe this is a carnival ride. You usually see these in carnivals and fairs. And if we actually put it on testing, you'll see what it do. But I bet you can already guess. It spins! It actually spins. Look at that. I love the model as well. The logo in the middle, the rotating arrows. Just how insanely good the platform at the bottom looks. The actual, chair models. Dennis is really stepping his game up when it comes to these brand new rides. And I've got to say, this is probably my new favorite intense ride in the game. And this is 100% going in the dream park. That's for sure. Look how insane this looks. I mean, sure, all the bolts are just decals, but from afar, you really can't tell that. And you're also going to see something that happens right here, hopefully, when the ride actually stops. All right, it stopped, and look at this. The animation as well. Now, while it stopped, we can actually take a look at the seats. Of course, using that same, style that we see on all the new updated, redesigned roller coaster seats, I think. I think this is, the spinning coaster, right? Yeah, look at this. They were using a similar sort of style to the seats, or maybe even the exact same. Look at that, and then look at that. Literally the same thing. I like the consistency. So next in the update is a new redesigned ride of the launched free-for-all. So if you don't know what that is another intense ride that used to look like this, but now Dennis has actually updated it to look like something. Here, well, actually, look at the price difference. But I think that's because, yeah, you can now actually have a custom height for the launched free-for-all, which is pretty sick. Before you couldn't do that, but now you can. So let's actually build this. Well, how high can we go? Should I go to the highest? I think I should. Let's go to max height. Okay, we hit the limit. Look how tall that is. Now, let's hop into it. Now, if you don't know, the launch freefall is sort of like springs. It sort of shoots you up. Free falls you, I don't know, like this. You can just have a look right now and see what it's doing. It's sort of reminds me of a bungee jump. Oh, man, this is insane. Imagine this in an actual theme park this high. But while we are bungee jumping, you can see that this is now using the new chair models as well, which I just love these chair models. Actually look like chairs that you see in real life. And just look how good the body... Oh! Look how good the body of this looks. Pistons? Is these pistons? It's got wiring and a ladder on the inside. Yeah, so new drop tower, not really much else to say right there. Pretty cool. Next thing added is a new staggered seat skin for the hypercoaster, which looks like where the freak's the hypercoaster. Here. Nope, here. This is what it looks like, and it looks pretty cool. I'm sure there's a roller coaster out there that actually looks like this. I don't know what that roller coaster is, but I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty sick. Let's move on to the next update in the update, which is that they added 8 new item materials. You can see here they have added 8 new item materials, 12 new terrain materials, and 26 new primitives. This is the big building part of the update, and I think my favorite part has to be the new building materials. As if I just place 8 primitives like that, you'll see if I have my paint around, scroll down a bit, you'll notice that there are some new textures. I absolutely love this. We have roof tiles, roof shingles, plaster, carpet, tiles, rubber, leather, and cardboard. I'm assuming Dennis added this because not so long ago, Roblox actually added these as their 8 new default materials to the Roblox Studio developer thing. I'm glad Dennis did actually add them because look how sick they look. This is actually going to transform building as we know it. I looked at this update live with you guys, and when I saw it, I could not stop thinking about the backrooms. If you don't know, I have a massive mega project building the backrooms inside of Theme Park Tycoon 2, and they've added carpet. Carpet! That's the perfect backrooms flooring. They've added bathroom tiles, which is the perfect backrooms flooring. In of course, the water one. Water level. I forgot what it's called. The pool rooms. They've added this, which just looks kind of nice. Cardboard, which would be great for storage in abandoned areas. And just overall, just so many new possibilities now. I'm starting to think that I should revisit that backrooms project. And not only that, I'm just going to point out first of all that why is this so 4K quality texture? Is that just me? Why does this look like actually Ultra HD 4K quality, bro? It is insane. Yeah, the materials, absolute game changer. I love it. I can't wait to use it. But of course, there are new terrain materials and 26 new primitives. Now, terrain materials are in the terrain tab, of course, under block manipulation. You can see we now have leafy grass, ground, mud, rough rock, dark rough rock. Whoa, dark rough rock. I thought all of these were the textures that we already had in the game before the update, because we only used to have until dry grass, I believe, or wait, packed snow. Did we used to have packed snow? I can't remember. I think it was up until dry grass and then it just ended. But I don't remember there being a rough rock in the game before this update. That's weird. Wait, I just gotta double check. Dark rough rock. That's no, you got rock rough, but you don't got dark rough rock. What? That's pretty cool. And yeah, these are just terrain materials which is going to be pretty handy for, I have no idea what for. I hardly ever use the terrain tab, I'm not gonna lie, but it's there if we need them. And now I'm not sure exactly what are the new primitives, but I think if we scroll along here, I think we'll find them. I do know that there are, yeah, we've got a triangle, we've got a pentagon, we've got a hexagon, and we've got a septentagon, and we've got an octagon shapes. Am I right? I think those are some of the new shapes. We've also got, yeah, look at this. We actually, yes, that's right. We've got curved cuboids. This is an absolute game changer. First thing that came to mind when seeing these was building a hollow like watchtower or a castle tower or something like that. And you also got these, which I think are these new? I have no idea if these are new. I don't think that they are. You can make donuts. Look at this. I think these are old. Those are old. We've got some new textures on these. I don't know. We've got some even smaller poles. Look at that. They're like 1 pixel big, bro. Yeah, look at this. Overall, there's a whole bunch of new cool primitives, which I just know are going to change building forever. Next in the update, we have an updated roller coaster building menu thingamabobberoonie. In the advanced track editor, you can now reset the track piece to the shape of the previous track piece. After placing a new track piece, the next piece will try and copy the curve of the previous piece as well now. So a good way to show you is just by building a coaster. Let's get the multi-launch out here. And now I'm just going to show you guys what I did on my stream, which was a chain lift going all the way to the moon. And now let's start going down. But using the advanced editor, you'll see now that there are a new reset button right here, and also this other reset button, which will just reset it to a straight piece like that. Or you can do it to the piece that you just did. A better way to show it is this. Let's say that I wanted to build this piece like this, and I wanted to copy it all the way down, the exact same, all the way down. Before this update, that would be a pretty painful thing to do. But now, without pressing anything other than the Q button to place it, and resetting it by pressing this button, the shape that I just built, you can literally copy the exact shape that you just placed over and over again. That is going to save stuff like building loop-de-loops. That's right, look at that. Oh my days, I can have an insane loop-de-loop. We gotta see this. It's gonna make building cursed coasters so much easier now. Look at this. We're into the loop-de-loop. I don't know how many loops I did. I just pressed the Q button a bunch of times. Kind of trippy, but also kind of mesmerizing at the same time. I would be dead right now. That's fine. But I think you get the idea. You can now copy the piece that you just built over and over again, which is pretty cool. Also, another part about the update about roller coaster building is that whenever you try and remove a piece of the track, it should hopefully remember how that piece looked, allowing you to, like it says right here, adjust the track more easily. But the next thing is when building cube paths, a more accurate preview of the cube path and how it will connect will be shown. You can now also rotate the cube path to control which direction it will connect manually, which I think basically means if I have a main path like right here, and I have my cube path, you'll see if I try and connect it and go around the corner, you'll see that it just rotates by itself automatically. I'm not pressing anything to rotate it. That is automatically, which is just a nice little helpful thing. Like I said, quality of life update. Cube paths can now be grouped and copied when multiple items are selected, and they can also now be saved in blueprints, which was a bit weird why you couldn't before, but it's cool that you can now. You can now stand on the floor of the transport train and monorail and move with the train and monorail. Like, just look at this. Normally you'd have to sit in a seat or you'd get left behind, but now I can actually just stand in here and we're safe. We're all good. Nothing's gonna happen. Oh, and it blew up. Yeah, but you can stand on the train now, which is pretty cool. Once again, quality of life update. Another thing is the delete everything feature now supports refunding half of the building cost of the things in your park, like the destroy tool. And now that means exactly when you delete the entirety of your park, you should hopefully get half of the cost of everything that you built, which is an insane thing. Because before, I think you deleted everything and you'd get nothing back. Now you at least get something back. Let's actually try this by loading up one of my parks. Oh yeah, I'm fine with deleting this. Oh yeah, Fortnite Battle Royale. Guys, don't Tomato Head. Oh my days. Guys, I was like 9 years old at this point. This was back in 2016. I think you can probably tell by how it looks. Give me a break. You know what? I'm deleting this. Oh, I need to have at least 100,000. Okay, there's no park that I have that's gonna have at least 100,000, and I'm gonna want to delete. So I guess let's just do the rest of this video in this weird park. Next thing in this update is the transport train and monorail will now open doors. On the side, the entrances and exit doors are located which is pretty cool. Let's just build a quick old circle right here. We have the entrance and exit. This side should open up. Yep, and the other side doesn't. Lovely. And that's basically it. On to the next thing in this update. We've got, I think that's it. We've got updated terrain editor icons. We got the prices of legacy paths are now consistent with the new paths. UI adjustment, internal changes, fix a track ride physics issue. This may in rare case affect the behavior of some rides, and fix minor issues. And that is it. That is everything in this update. Let me know what your favorite thing of this update is. I think for me, it's gotta be the G-Force ride as well as the new textures. I absolutely love the new textures. But let me know what you think down below. Subscribe if you haven't. And also, this is the first video I'm doing with the new microphone. So also, let me know how I sound. I mean, if you can hear me, I'm gonna take that as a win. Over the next next few weeks, I'll be tweaking the microphone to try and get it at the perfect setting. But yeah, see ya!